Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review on another wet day. Can this country take any more bloody rain? I mean, it just gets to this ridiculous how much rain we've had this year. I don't know if it's global warming or what it is, but it's shite. Anyway, today I'm going to be reviewing this Jack Daniel's Tennessee Cider. There was a thing years ago, so obviously this is blended with Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey. There was a thing years ago with the likes of ciders and ginger beers. Oh, for God's sakes. Smash that bloody thing. Yeah, there was a thing years ago where they did with ginger beers where, oh, which whiskey was it? Famous Grouse. With ginger beer. It was ginger grouse, and you know, there's been a lot of this over the time. Whether it's worked or not, I'm not so sure. This is 5.5%, obviously a cider, so a refreshing blend of smooth sipping Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey and crisp apple cider. Best served chilled. Well, it's chilled in here, not off, straight from the bottle. So, let's give this little beauty a pour. Yep, the weather's been crap again. Rained all day. We had a window of a couple of hours where it was pretty decent, and then it rained all day. Now, as for Jack Daniel's, I've had quite a bit of Jack Daniel's over the years. Not really a fan of the standard Jack Daniel's. And I think pricey for what it is. I mean, as for bourbons go, I was brought a bottle of Knob Creek, and obviously it's ever so funny, you know, the name, but to me that was a bourbon. And these days, if you own an air still, you know, you could make bourbons and Jack Daniel's variants, you know, for a hell of a lot cheaper. You know, once you bought the air still and got the equipment, you know, it's a much, much cheaper way of doing it, you know. If you can go that route. So this, light golden pour. Obviously there's good carbonation and lacing. There's a little white head on it. I can still hear that bleeping. I've covered it over as well. I'm going to lob it in the garden at some stage. Ooh. So you get the apple straight away, and then you get that Jack Daniel's, and you know, I know Jack Daniel's, it's not, I prefer the honey and the cherry. Is there the cherry? No, they don't do it. But I prefer the honey Jack Daniel's over the original Jack Daniel's, which, you know, I struggle to drink neat. I mean, these days, because, you know, of beer reviews, my palate can just about take anything now. Just about, you know, I won't say not every single, you know, there's some stuff you drink and you're like, oh my God, that's rancid. But yeah, most stuff. But yeah. So, apple on the nose. I can just pick out the Jack Daniel's on the nose, but on the taste, that's really comes through. 5.5%, so decent strength for a cider. Yeah, really get that Jack Daniel's. It really works well. I think it was about £1.25 from Home Bargains. So I do own Bargains and B&M, you know, ramp up their offerings of beers and that before Christmas. Been a bit lackluster lately. They seem to have fell into the same disappointing area that the supermarkets are in these days, where you just don't see a lot of new beers. Morrison's, I suppose, is the exception. They do seem to have one-offs, you know, that just appear. Whether it's because they're sent to the company and they just wallop it on the shelves, you know, that's... I know a lot of stores, a lot of supermarkets have what they call ranges. So they'll have their, and it's like a map. They have a set amount of beers, and they have to be in a certain place. It's all a load of rubbish, really, but I suppose it creates order. Yeah, and they have to be in a certain place, and a certain amount. You know, like with they can either be 1 ride, 2 ride, 4 ride, or even a whole shelf. You know, with some, and it's all done on a map. So when they get a beer that they don't normally sell, that's when it either goes in like a reduced area just to get rid of them, or they bang it on the shelves, put a ticket on it, and you know, they go from there. I haven't been to Morrison's for a while actually, so I think the next time I do a bit of Saturday gardening work, I think I'll pop down and try and sort it out and have a good go around Morrison's. And I might pick up some of my favourites for Christmas, because on Christmas review season, I think on the days around Christmas, I'm going to do, I'm hoping to get the bloody days off work. They haven't come back to me yet, but I'm hoping to do probably 3 reviews a day. You know, it's Christmas, isn't it? Hey, yeah. 3 reviews a day, and probably go through a lot of the best beers that I've ever tasted, you know. I've already got some in the house. They're at room temperature now, which is, you know, and as you can see behind me, the wine and the beer has gone back up to the shed, house rather. I did taste the wine kit last night, and that is okay. I've added stabilisers to that, you know, that stops the fermentation. The taste is already okay. Obviously it's got to mature. I've then got to add finings to it over the next couple of days, just to you know, clear it so it goes nice and clear, and then it can start the aging. Then I can bottle it and start the aging process. The beer, I tasted sugar. Tasting sugar in a beer, homebrew beer kit is not a good thing. So that's gone up to the house. It's bubbling away in the house ever so, and with it being in the house, it's going to be warmer, so it should finish the fermentation process. That is, you know, really I should have done both of them in the house and left them in the house. So I tried to do it in the shed. You know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I lost on this occasion. Hopefully it hasn't done any damage to either kits in the long run. I don't think it will, but you know, it's definitely so any more brewing will be done at the house, you know, all the way until about April next year now, you know, and I probably won't do much brewing over the winter anyway, really. Probably, yeah, because I'd rather buy wines. I want to buy mini wines and mini spirits and get a bit more going with that. But anyway, back to this fella. Yeah, lovely taste. This works well. Over the years, I've seen a lot of these where it's, you know, blended with whiskies and rums and stuff like that, and some have worked and some have not worked at all, but this one, yeah, it's nice. Wow, quite strong Jack Daniel's taste to it. You know, in a pub at night, you could, when someone's battered, if they said, "Oh, Jack Daniel's and cider, mate," you know, you could drop them a bottle of that, charge them a £5, and they'd think they'd be, you know, there's drinking the proper stuff. And I mean, obviously it's blended in, but you know, you're only getting a minimal amount. But yeah, that is nice. Yeah, it's nice. It's a nice cider. I'm actually quite amazed at how good that cider tastes. Bit of an eye-opener, you know. Oh, and at least it's warm in here tonight. I've got the fire on. I've put the fire on about half an hour ago before I come in, so it's warmed it up a bit. Not a lot. We're only on 15 degrees now, so that's why I've had to take the beer, you know, the kits into the house. It's just too cold. All right for the stuff I've got in here at the moment, but and I'm starting to run things down. I mean, I've still got 120 pints of juice wine over there. That's not going to go down quickly, because the grapefruit juice has not turned out anywhere near as good as I thought it would. It's got a funny, funky flavour to it. Pomegranate juice has turned out fantastic, to be fair. And the prune juice it just does not play well, you know. I'd love to donate them to someone, you know, someone who wanted them, you know, in some ways. Because, I mean, I lost a tenner on each kit, a lot on each brew, but, you know, it's, you have to try these things. So, with juice wines, definitely cherry juice wine is the clear winner. And an exceptional, you know, I would definitely do that. I would do that as a rosé wine. And I mean, I brewed it and it didn't cost hardly anything to brew. 4 cartons of cherry juice, 4 bags of sugar and the yeast. So it's about £7. And I made 30 bottles, you know, so it was like 24 pence a bottle, which is outstanding, you know. And the main thing is the taste was good. Anyway, back to this fella. I like this. So, breaking it down. Light gold, straw to light gold in colour. Good carbonation lacing. Little white head. Aroma of apples. Taste of apples and Jack Daniels. Very clear. Very pronounced flavour. You know, really nice. Possibly the best spirit infused or blended drink I've tasted, you know, and I've tasted quite a few over the years. Yeah, definitely a classic. They got this one bang on right. So, ooh, out of 5, I'm going to give this top 10 classification for ciders anyway. I haven't done many, to be honest, and top 10s, so I need to go over them actually. We'll do a bit of re-reviewing at some stage, or reclassifying, which is probably going to come soon, I think. I might have to go through all my reviews and do a bit of reclassification. But anyway, I'm going to give it a 4.7 out of 5. It's absolutely stunning, you know. Does what it says on the tin. Not a bad drink at all. Appeases the spirit drinkers, appeases the cider drinkers, and very, very good. Wow. More stunned at that than I thought I'd be. Right, that's good. Thanks for watching. See you soon.